Good morning, everyone. Val here. I am out on my front porch, the way I want to start my mornings. Birds are singing. Temperature's perfect. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I have just a easy breakfast this morning. Got rice cake and a banana. So that's what's going to be for breakfast. I've got my Bible. I'm going to do a reading on my Bible. I'm going to go grab my laptop when I'm finished that so I can send out the Bible study questions for tonight. Well, it's going to be for next week. I send out the link for tonight, but I send out the questions for next week, which we're actually going to skip a Bible study next week because we're going to be out on a cruise. So I'm not going to be able to facilitate a Bible study class, so we'll take a week off, and it'll be alright because it's Memorial Day weekend anyway, right? So everybody can have a long weekend, and then we'll come back together the following Tuesday, but they'll have the questions so they can get started with the questions. So this is how I'm starting my day. I have to pack today because we're leaving tomorrow night after Steve gets off work. So I need to do some laundry. I need to pack. Steve's already packed his suitcase, what he wants to bring. I think, I got to pot the tomato plants and the pepper plants that I have left in my porch area. I'm going to finish planting those, or repotting those and bringing those outside so they can get some water while I'm gone. And I think there's a couple little other things on my list, but I think that's about it. So it should be a fairly easy day. I'm going to, again, get on the Facebook portal with my mom and my sisters because I'm going to be gone for like 9 or 10 days. Some close to 2 weeks, I think. And I know my mom's going to be missing me. My sister Karen, she's going on a vacation too. Not to the same place we're going, but she's going to spend some time with her daughter. So she won't be on the portal with Mom, but my two sisters up in New York will be around. So they're actually going to her house today to have lunch. They have lunch with her once a week and play cards. I wish I was closer so I could do that. But now that I'm retired, maybe I'll find some additional time to go up there for a little while. So, it's hard with, she's 90 years old, and it's hard being this far away where you can't see her more often and help out with, fixing her lunches and stuff like that. But I try to do what I can do. I love it here. I'm not moving back to New York. So, it is what it is. Alright, well, let me get into this Bible study so I can go and throw my clothes in the laundry, eat my breakfast here, get started with my day. Alright, these are the plants I want to transfer. These are jalapenos. There's 3 tomatoes that were small still, and then there's a regular pepper plant. I really wanted to get more pepper plants, but they just didn't grow. So I guess we don't have peppers this year. I don't know. That's a leek. That one plant there's a leek that came up. I did plant some and they came up, but there's some extra space. I might go see what seeds I have and just try to plant a couple seeds out in the garden and see if they'll grow too. So let's see what I'm doing here. I have this little greenhouse over here. So I'm just going to put them, because they're little, I'm going to pot them, but I'm going to leave them in this little greenhouse while we're on vacation. Then I can move them once I get back off vacation. Hopefully they've got a couple more inches on them. I don't know. Our potato plants are coming up. They're looking really good. Not seeing a whole lot going on in the garden right now. I'm not sure. Some of these, this tomato's doing really good. And this tomato's doing really good. I haven't given up on a couple of these littler ones. There are a couple that are still in this caged area. That one's doing really good. And those two are doing decent. And then these are potatoes. They are looking good. This one's, I think, going to be good. That one's going to be good. These are all tomatoes. I need a lot of tomatoes this year. That one's looking okay. And that one's looking okay. So I think they should be okay. This is a bean. That was a volunteer that came up by itself. And then coming down here, I don't know if you can see them or not. There are some beans coming up down here. I think these are black beans. There's a few sprouts coming out. I'm hoping by the time we get back from vacation, we'll have a few cucumbers or something coming up. I don't know. I don't know. That's just nothing going on right now in there. Now we have a little garden space back here. This is more shaded, but there are some cabbages that look real good back here. They're like cooler weather anyway. This is a cabbage. Doesn't that look beautiful? That's a cabbage. That's a cabbage. That's a cabbage. I'm going to plant a couple of cantaloupe. There were a couple cantaloupe back here, but they died. So I'm going to try to plant a couple more. These are strawberry plants. And then back in here, we do have some berry bushes that we brought back here from Steve's dad's house. So they're back up in here. We're hoping that they'll spread out. And there are some berry bushes in the front. And Steve's thinking about transferring them to the back. I'm not sure, but I'll show them to you. Alright, I have a little greenhouse back here that really doesn't have anything in it right now. But I have my pots are in here. So I'm actually just gonna lift it off for right now. Just tip it over. Oh, and get my pots out because I just want my pots. I don't know. It's all cobwebby. Alright, let me get these and I'm getting started. Alright, so we have these berry bushes in the front of our house. And this is by the driveway. And as you can see, all the berries coming out on them. Let me see all the berries. This is going to be loaded with berries this year. But this is the berries we have in the front. Very nice. These are all the azaleas. Okay, I moved all the stuff out from underneath that greenhouse. I planted onions over here in this one. I don't know if they'll grow. We'll see if they'll grow or not. I added a little more dirt to some of these tomato plants to build them up a little bit. And then I planted kale in the first one, and I planted spinach in this one. And I planted 3 more cantaloupe up underneath the trees to see if they'll grow. I watered the strawberries and the cabbage up there, and I did water the plants that I just planted, or the seeds I just planted. In this greenhouse over here, I have everything transplanted into the pots, and I'm just going to leave them protected from the wind and any storms that may come while we're gone inside this greenhouse. They'll still get some light and they'll have heat, and they should be okay. I've watered them good. I'll water them again tomorrow if they're starting to look dry, and I think they should be okay. So let's go inside and see what kind of other projects we can get done. I know I need to pack today. I've got laundry going, so I got to finish up my laundry. Alrighty, let's get back to work. Alright, I'm going to sit down a minute in my easy chair. I'm probably going to edit a video. I need to look up a recipe for green beans for our recipe collab that's coming up in June, middle of June, and I need to write a card to send out in the mail before I leave for vacation. But I wanted to let you guys know, a lot of people are asking what I did for a living. What was my job? And my job was kind of unique. So I'm going to do a live stream to explain how I got to do my job, you know, what avenues I took that kind of led me there, and what my job was. So if you have any specific questions on my careers, if you think you know something I did in the past, because I've probably said little things in other videos of, you know, kind of like I used to do this or I used to do that, that's fine. You can ask questions about those things that I did, but ask me questions about my career. Put it in the comment section below, and I'll use some of the questions to put together a live stream when I get back off my vacation. But until then, leave me some comments and ask me any specific questions you want me to answer. I'm going to try to do a live stream from the cruise ship on embarkment day, somewhere around 3 o'clock, I think, because the ship leaves Fort Lauderdale at 4 p.m. on Saturday. So I'm going to try to get out on our balcony. We should have the premium Wi-Fi included, so hopefully I can get onto that Wi-Fi and be able to do a live stream from the cruise ship. So come hang out with me and wish me and Steve well on our vacations, and help us start our vacation with a live stream with our friends with us. So, and then we'll get lots of footage for you of the ship and what the things we do and the fun we're having, and all of that good stuff. So put that on your calendar. Hopefully y'all can come. I've already scheduled it, so hopefully it'll be a reminder to come to that live stream. But give me some questions for the other one, because I'm willing to answer those questions. So now that I'm not working anymore, because it was a very specific job, and if I would have said, it would have been very easy for people to call, and I didn't want people calling me at work and calling my job and stuff. So it was a very busy job. All right, so let me know. I've been busy all afternoon. I've finished my laundry. I packed my suitcase for the cruise. All I've got left to do is pack my electronics and clean out my purse and pack my purse, or what I want to take from my purse. And that's it. I'm ready for the cruise, I think. I do want to try to stop by the bank in the morning, because the ATM wasn't working the other day, and see if they've gotten it fixed yet, or they have another one that's working. And I think we're going to pick up some wraps from Subway for tomorrow night when we leave out to go to the hotel, so I don't have to cook dinner tomorrow. I got to finish dinner for tonight. I'm making baked or air-fried chicken legs, and I have some leftover coleslaw we're going to finish up, and I'll do a vegetable or something with that. So should be a fairly easy dinner. Bible study later tonight via Zoom, and relaxing. Tomorrow I'll finish packing my electronics bag, pack my cameras and all my chargers and everything I need, and I'll be ready to go. So that's it. I'm going to just sit back, relax a little, do a little knitting. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And we're going to be going on a cruise in a few days. I'll talk to you later. Bye.